What's up everybody, Kier Gomes here, and welcome back. So today's video, I'm going to satisfy a lot of requests that I've been getting. I've been getting a ton of requests to do an updated version of my deck collection. I didn't want to put it off, however, these videos do tend to take me a long time, not just because I have so many decks and I'm, flexing on you, but they just take a long time to edit, and also sometimes they take a while to make them interesting. So we're going to give it a go. Hopefully it works out. Before we get started, please do drop a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. If you haven't, you kind of have to after this, because this is a lot of work. Without further ado, let's roll that intro and get you guys on your way.
Let's go.
All right, so we're gonna start here. None of these are really in any particular order. I kind of started trying to keep them all together and then just gave up. So if there's anything you want specifics on, let me know down in the comments or just watch the video in full. All right, so first up we got the Peelers deck. These were by Riffle Shuffle and Nate Lex. I have reviewed these on my channel. You've probably seen them before, but they're the ones with the bananas on them. So really cool deck. Love it. All right, next we have the White Artisans by Theory 11. Probably seen those before. Those are really nice. It's kind of what the back looks like. There's a funny story behind this deck. I ordered a deck for review. I can't remember which one, but it was from TCC, and they sent me this one by mistake and then tried to make me pay for it. This is one of the ugliest decks of cards I've ever seen, so yeah, no. Luckily didn't have to pay for it, but there you go. Next we have the Henya playing cards. These are by Damien O'Brien. They were his follow-up to the Mandalas. I have reviewed these on my channel, so if you're interested, I'll drop that link below too. I have reviewed these as well. These are the Views V2. These are by Got Magic and Illusionist. Decent. These are actually super cool. I don't know if you can see there you go. These are the MailChimp playing cards by Theory 11. These are the OG Memento Moris by Murphy's Magic and Chris Ramsey. The B-roll playing cards, I did review these. These look pretty sick. They are very comparable, I would say, to the Wheels decks by Dan and Dave. I got the Mingo deck. Oh, this matches, look at that. Woo. The Mingo deck, this is another review that I did, so those are pretty cool, enough said. Got the Yellow Knock Originals. These are by Alex Pandrea and the USPCC. I love all the knock cards. I have a bunch of them, so those are cool. Another thing too, real quick, is I didn't include any dupes in here. All the duplicates I have are either in storage, or some of them are over here or in there, but this is all no duplicates. We got the Royal Reserve playing cards by Illusionist and Jeremy Griffith. These are super cool. One of my favorite decks, probably from Penguin Magic, right here, is the Honeybee playing cards. That's what the back looks like. These cards just feel really good. They have super cool jokers. Got the Gemini Casino deck. This was like a parody to Jerry's Nuggets. Another really cool deck. I love it. We got the Unicorn deck. We have them in pink and purple. Those are just cool, like if you're goofing off and filming some magic for your Instagram or whatever. Recent review that I just did. These just came out. These are the Paisley playing cards. The Medallions by Theory 11. This is one of my favorite Theory 11 decks. Wine Fontaines. These are just basically regular Fontaines, but they are in purple. Madison Hellions. These are actually not the red Hellions. These are the black ones. But they have a red face, so it's kind of confusing. But yeah, these are the Hellions by Daniel Madison and Illusionist. These are the Magic Notebook playing cards. They are in honor of Di Vernon. These are by Bacopo. They look just like Nox. They are standard with solid color backs. So those are pretty cool. These are the NPH playing cards, the Neil Patrick Harris deck by Theory 11. Those are super cool. We got the Gold Madison Revolvers. If you haven't seen these are pretty OG. I would recommend picking some up. Got the Bomb deck by Anyone Worldwide. Nice. These are the Dan and Dave Black Wheels playing cards. These were their most recent Wheels release. They came out on Black Friday 2018. These I also just reviewed. These are the World Tour Mongolia playing cards by Expert. I really like these. These are super cool. What are these? Oh, these are just these are the bicycle like fashion playing cards. They're basically regular bicycles, but they're crushed and they have inverted backs. Those are black and gold. Those are cool. I kind of forgot about those. I bought this because I had an idea for a video that I wanted to do, and then I ended up not doing it, but I guess those are okay. These are special. These are more than just a deck of black bicycles. These ones were actually printed in Cincinnati. So these are the old USPCC. They feel so good, so much different than what you would be used to nowadays, but these are amazing. The first playing cards by Chris Ramsey, V1 and V2. If you haven't seen my review for those, I'll link it down below. The B Miracle deck, this is basically just a deck of B playing cards, but they have, this is actually what they look like. I love these. I love them so much. The Golden Tycoons by Theory 11. I love the Tycoons. They're my favorite Theory 11 cards. My favorite ones are the red ones, but these are the gold ones. The Original Knights, these are the V1 by Daniel Madison and Chris Ramsey. That White Crown deck, or the Snow Crown deck, this is by Alex Pandrea. I love everything about this deck. Saturn Hyperspace or Space Jam, I'm not really sure which one they're called, but those are really sick too. I haven't reviewed these, but I have done a lot of tricks on Instagram with these, and as well, I think I taught a tutorial using this deck before. The Super B playing cards, these are by Cartamundi and Illusionist. These are one of my favorite playing cards by Illusionist, actually. I love these. I've reviewed them, so check them out. White Knocks, the Knockout, these are by USPCC and of course Alex Pandrea. There's all white Knocks with a black border. Those are super cool. I love this deck. This is a Target exclusive. This is the Bicycle Zigzag deck. It's borderless and it's on B stock. It has pink pips. I love that deck. Highly underrated deck here. We have the Whispering Imps playing cards. These are super cool, printed by USPCC. I love those. The Saturday Night Live deck by Theory 11. Probably seen that before. Yellow Charity Water playing cards, also by Theory 11. We got the Fontaine Rip and Dip playing cards. That's what they look like. Those are super hype by Fontaine. We got the Madison Rounders in pink. Probably my favorite Rounders deck. Maybe that one, maybe the black one. We got the David Blaine White Lions. These are the black ones. I have them in all three colors. The red ones are my favorite, but the black ones are cool. We got the Orbit 4th edition playing cards. That's what they look like. Super, super awesome. These are the Flora playing cards. These are really cool too, printed by USPCC. I think they were through Art of Play. We have the Black Artisan deck. Houdini playing cards. Those are a must if you're a magician. We have the Division deck. So this was actually, I just reviewed this. This is probably right now my favorite deck of cards for a lot of reasons, but that's what the faces look like, and then they have that amazing color scheme on the back. So these are the Steel playing cards. These are by Bacopo. They basically look just like Yellow Nox, but they're a little bit more pale, so that's really cool. Talons by Illusionist, classic. Black Nox, love those. We got the Sunset Camo playing cards by Riffle Shuffle. Those are sick. I'm really excited because I got the pop camos, the pink ones of these off of Kickstarter, so I'm excited to see what those come out like. We got the Magician Anonymous playing cards. These are basically just black playing cards that have the Anonymous or V for Vendetta Guy Fawkes mask on the back. Those are pretty sick. Sub Rosa. Definitely one of my favorite decks of cards of all time. These are amazing. I have reviewed these. I won't go into them here, but if you want to see the review, I'll link it below. We got the T-Sword playing cards, V2 by TCC Playing Card Company. Basically just black cards with this logo mirrored like the Rounders. Another super underrated deck, but also a really, really good one. This is one of my favorite decks. This is the Hand Shields Casual deck by Anthony Chinhut. So super great cards. I love those. We got the Black Icons, another deck that I have reviewed if you're interested in seeing. The Howler Bros Heed the Call deck. This is by Theory 11. Super awesome deck. Sold out. Can't get them anymore, but really cool. We got the Green Nationals by Theory 11. That's what they look like on the back. I have the red ones around here somewhere too, but don't know. Let's see, we got the Summer Knock deck, Alex Pandrea. We got that one in orange. I got the rare pink ones. And then as well, I have the blue ones over here, so we'll get to those. These are the Knock color grades. These are also by Alex Pandrea, but they were collaboration with Art of Play. I have the orange ones and the green ones, which is the only two that they made, but they're basically Knocks, but they have a fading color from like yellow to orange to yellow. So those are really cool, super thin cards too. We got the Black Cherries, a must-have. We got the bicycle. I think these are just like the anniversary edition. I actually like these almost as much as regular bicycles. The bicycle 125th anniversary playing cards. These are some of my favorite playing cards as far as like standard go. Also super underrated. Got the Glamour Nugget deck. I have these in orange, and I think I have them in maroon. I have them in maroon somewhere. I have reviewed these on my channel, so check those out. Superior brand playing cards. These are the black ones. I love this tuck case a lot, and the cards as well. These are by Expert Playing Cards. They're kind of like their bicycles for Expert. Let's see, we got the Bicycle House Blend. These were just a pleasant surprise. They're like $3 a deck, and they feel amazing, and they look super cool. We got the Orange Dapper deck. These are the V1 by Expert. I have the V2 by USPCC somewhere. We got the Union deck by Theory 11. We got the Fontaine Guess collab. These are super, super cool. Very hype. I think these sold out in under 5 minutes, so I'm lucky to have one. Bicycle Sticks. If you know me, you know I love these cards. I have reviewed them on my channel, though, so if you want to see that again, we'll link it below. We got Black Rider backs. Can't go wrong there. The Doomsday deck. This was a deck by USPCC and one of my favorite classic magicians, Diamond Jim Tyler, who he sent me some of these. He sent me like the regular ones, and then he sent me the rare gilded ones. I have those too, so those are super cool. We got the Black Kingslayers by Illusionist. They look basically like Fontaines, but they're printed on that Cartamundi stock and finish, which makes them superior. I love those cards. We got the Citizens by Theory 11. Got the Big Boy number 2. I reviewed those. We have the Memento Mori NXS edition. These are in my giveaway brick, actually, as are all of these. So if you're interested in winning those, I'll leave the link where you can enter to win. We got the White Tally-Ho. These are the fan backs. I love Tally-Ho, and these ones were by P3. These are Chalkbox V2 prototypes. So for those of you asking about the Chalkbox deck, I have them right there. And there you go. Yeah, not gonna show them to you yet, but it's coming. We got the Blue Monarchs by Theory 11. That's a staple in any collection. We got the Blue Summer Knox. The Drifters by Dan and Dave. This is one of my favorite Art of Play Dan and Dave decks. Little Deck of Horrors by Illusionist. It's a good deck for like Halloween time. We got the Blue Bicycle Anniversary Edition. Really cool cards. I love those. We got the Black Lions by David Blaine. We have them in blue, and then I got them in red somewhere too. They're up here. We got the Dapper Deck V1 Blue by Vanishing Ink. False Anchors, one of my favorite marked decks of all time, but also just one of my favorite decks. Those are super awesome. We got the Jimmy Fallon deck by Theory 11. We got the Blue Wheels by Dan and Dave. We got these ones I just came up on. These are super old vintage Mohawk playing cards by USPCC. These were actually, look, $350. So super, super awesome deck. I don't use them that much because they're old and they don't handle great, but just super cool to have. The Bicycle Inspire deck by Alex Pandrea in the blue crown. That's what the back design looks like. Also one of my favorite marked decks. I love those. The original blue crown deck. Love them. Next up, we got the Blue Visas. These are also Alex Pandrea in collaboration with Patrick Kuhn. They came in 4 colors. There was blue and red, and then there was a limited edition gold deck that I don't have, and then there was a green deck. So I have all of them except for those. Actually, Alex Pandrea sent me a bunch of these for free. I won a contest, and he sent me some of those, and then those pink Summer Knocks, which are super rare, so that was awesome. We got the Vanishing Ink Dapper Deck V2 by USPCC. I love those cards, so good. We got the Blue Keepers. These are by Illusionist and Adam Wilbur, one of my favorite decks for performing. The Bicycle Maiden backs. So these look like, where are they at? There we go. These look like standard rider backs, but they're not. You can see they don't have the angel on the bicycle. They have a lot simpler line work around the edge, and then they got this lady here in the middle. So I like those more than the rider backs. Actually, I have them in blue and red. They're awesome. Studs, gotta have those. I got a bunch of these. Like, you can pick them up here for super cheap. So I have like, I don't know, probably like a half brick of the blue ones and a half brick of the red ones. I got some jumbo ones for performance, just good cards. We got the squeezers. These are super old school USPCC playing cards that were reprinted in 2012. Those are just good for practicing. They don't fan or spread very well, but they feel nice, so I practice with those a lot. We got the blue Knox. We got the bicycle cardistry quality deck. That's what it looks like. Those are really nice. They come in black and red too. We got the Knights by Chris Ramsey, Daniel Madison, and Illusionist. These are the blue editions. Those are super cool, printed by Cartamundi. We got the blue Kingslayers. These are my favorite of the Kingslayers. They just look like blue Fontaines, but again, printed on Cartamundi stock and finish, so they're better than everything. I think these are the gold standards by Richard Turner. Yeah, they are. These are just the best bicycles you could ever purchase. If you don't know what I mean, go online and buy some. They're $5. They're so worth it. We got the Super Knock V1 by Alex Pandrea. Those are dope. The Rockets playing cards by Illusionist. I love those cards. I would recommend them. We got the Copag 310. It's one of the best breakthroughs, I think, in playing cards ever. Was when those decks came out. I love everything about that deck. I would use it every single day. At the Tahoe Blue Cherries, I'm giving those away too. Link below. We got the Blue Tycoons. We got the Dan and Dave Aviators. Those are a remake of the USPCC Aviators. That's definitely in my top 3 favorite Dan and Dave decks. We got the Squeezers. Those were #1 on my 2018 release video. These were my favorite cards of 2018. Still one of my favorite decks of all time. Really good job by Riffle Shuffle and Nate Lex. Or the Organic Playing Card Company, I think is what they're called now. We got the Smith #3 Signature Edition. These are a tribute to S.W. Erdnase. That's what the back design of the cards look like. They're just green with Erdnase's hands on them. Really cool deck. I love those. Gemini Ultra deck. This is a weird deck for sure, but pretty cool though. I almost reviewed it on my channel and then I decided not to. It just wasn't something I wanted to review. We got the Green Knock Originals. We got the Green Visas by Patrick Kuhn and Alex Pandrea. These are the High Victorian playing cards by Theory 11. These are the black ones. They also come in a rare, more rare red version, which I have somewhere that you can only get at Target. We got the Green Monarchs. We got the Olive Tally Hose. Again, I love Tally Hose. It's one of my favorite decks of cards in general, so really cool. Those are by King's Wild. We got the Green Knights. Not a huge fan of the cards, but that box, so sexy. Gotta stop and talk about these. These are the Teal Cherry Casinos. These are the V3s. These were actually a gift from Stephen Hammer. So he sent these to me right after we linked up to collab for a video. So thanks, Stephen. Orbit V6, my favorite Orbit deck of all time. I have reviewed those. These were also special. A friend of mine wanted to trade for the Views deck. And this is what he was putting up as collateral. So I love these cards. The stock and finish is amazing. These are by P3. I think you could only get them at Cardistry-Con or Magic-Con 2016. These are the ones that Eric Jones used on AGT. Amazing cards. I love those. We got more Magic Notebook. These are basically just this color on the back with a white border. We got the Teal Kingslayers. Whoosh. These were rare. They were rare. Now that Illusionist has released all of them, they're not rare anymore, but these are cool. We got the Orbit 5th edition. I've reviewed those on my channel as well. The SWE deck by Daniel Madison and Illusionist. That's probably in my top 3 favorite Daniel Madison decks of all time. We got the Forest playing cards. These are by the Orbit Foundation and designed by Daniel Schneider, who also designs the Orbit decks and the Roses playing cards. I've also reviewed these. These are the World Tour Cairo playing cards. David Blaine, Black Lions in red. Love those. We got the Red Wheels by Dan and Dave. We got the, These are the red gold standards by Richard Turner. I have a bunch of these just because I use them all the time for performance. We got the red cherries. We got the red Madison dealers. These are the dealers that have a border on them. So super awesome. Really, really cool cards. And they're marked, so. We got some Hoyle playing cards. Those are also super common around here, so I got a bunch of those. These are the red Victorian or red high Victorian playing cards by Theory 11. Those are exclusively at Target. If you're in the United States and you want to pick those up, go to Target. We got the red Visa deck by Patrick Kuhn and Pandrea. The Love Me deck by Theory 11. Highly underrated deck of cards. I absolutely love them. Super cool. We got the Bicycle Pro Poker Peak playing cards. These have 4 pips, like in each corner, 4 indices. Those are cool. I use those just for magic or gambling demonstration. These are special. I found these at an antique shop. These are Hoyle playing cards, but they're from Cincinnati, Ohio. So these handle really, really good. These are the old bicycle, or the old USPCC. Really good. All right, and we got the Red Knights by Daniel Madison and Chris Ramsey. We got some tally hos. These are the circle backs. I just buy these in bulk. I usually just buy, like a brick at a time, 6 red, 6 blue, just because you can use them for magic. They're really cheap, like $2 a deck, and they feel great. Some more studs. Nothing new there. These are the Red Hellions by Daniel Madison. These are on Cartamundi B9, so they feel really good. We got the Leon deck. I reviewed these on my channel. I'll link that below. We got the Red Tycoons. These are my favorite Theory 11 cards of all time. We got the Squeezers in red. We got the classic Copag 310s. Red Keepers, my favorite deck ever. I perform magic with these almost exclusively. It's one of the only decks I perform magic with. We got the Red Roses by Daniel Schneider, also been reviewed. We got the Choice Cloverback playing cards. Those are amazing. We got the Flexible deck. These were made for Cardistry, but I kind of wanted to review them on my channel. So if you'd be interested in that, let me know down below. We got the Red Bicycle Maiden backs. We got the Cohorts by Cartamundi and Illusionist. Those are marked. Those are super cool. We got the Optrix V2 deck by Mechanics. Those are super cool cards. Very interesting. We got some Red Monarchs. The Red Kingslayers. Product Red by Theory 11. Those are basically just dark red Nox. But super cool. The money goes to charity. We got more David Blaine Lions. These are the White Lions, red and blue. I love those cards. We got the Maroon Glamour Nugget playing cards. Love that deck. We got the Dan and Dave Antlers in Maroon. That is probably my #1 favorite Dan and Dave deck of all time. And we got the Maroon TCC T-Sword playing cards by USPCC. We got the World Tour Switzerland deck. I have reviewed those. And we got the blue MailChimp deck by Theory 11. If you can't tell, I'm exhausted, but we're almost done. What you're looking at here is just extra cards. These are either cards that I've been gifted, or just backups that I buy. Like we got, what are these? We got some Black Nox in there. The Animal Kingdom deck by Theory 11. Contraband, really cool back design. We got the Theory 11 Sentinels. These are super old school. You definitely can't even buy these anymore. Got first edition Black Arcanes, still sealed. Those are definitely worth money. Let this be a testament to how long I've been working with cards and doing magic. If you've been doing magic for a while, you know. Some Madison Rounders. The V1 Dapper deck, still sealed. These are all sealed, by the way. What are these? Oh, the Fontaine Rip and Dips, still sealed. So got a couple of those. Some Orbits, Squeezers. Over here we got a bunch of Keepers. I think some more Keepers over here, yeah. Cohorts, Bicycles, Bees, all kinds of stuff. Copags. These are actually super cool. These are the Nautical playing cards by Alex Pandrea, printed by Expert a long time ago. I got them in blue and red. They handle like garbage, but really cool cards anyway. Got the LTD deck by Peter McKinnon. I actually got these when they came out. So again, long time ago. Bros Mine deck. These just have a really like cool aesthetic. I love those. I got those in Las Vegas along with these. Some SWE, bunch of stuff there. Finally, we got this this place over here. There's just a bunch of poop decks that I have, like decks that I don't use anymore. And then some that are just like, you know, gag gifts, like a golden deck of cards and Flash. But I don't think there's anything in there really that is too exciting. I think that's everything. Whew. There you go. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching. That was a lot of fun. If you want, I will do another playing card collection, maybe this time next year, so that way we can see kind of what decks are filtering in, what's new, what's not, whatever. Let me know down in the comments if you're interested in seeing something like that. I have a huge mess of playing cards to clean up before my wife gets home, so I'm gonna get on it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I know I will. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.